3 of playing Myst Masterpiece Edition. First week, felt like I made good progress. The last week, I felt like I was walking in circles, but we're going to see what happens tonight. So let's go ahead and load up our last game. Now, I discovered one thing right after I did my stream, and that is there's a bookshelf that I haven't explored. So tonight, I want to explore that bookshelf right here. So let's see what we can find. And let's see, Tattered. This book looks good. I've called this age Channelwood. It is a very different world, though it's exactly how I imagine. Still amazing to see it with my own eyes. Water covers this age as far as I can see, except for a small rocky island. Elsewhere, there's just trees, which grow directly out of the water. Myriad of wooden passageways are built just above the water and disappear in the forest. I assume they are built some time ago, for they appear aged. I'm eager to discover more about this land and its people. But I've arrived here late. Hey, Tony. I must rest. I was awakened this morning by strange noises coming from the pathway adjacent to the one on which I slept. I saw a group of monkey-like people heading in my direction. They had not seen me yet. I don't feel threatened by them. Their response to me was that, as I would have never expected. After staring at me for a short time, they fall to their knees and began what appeared to be some sort of ceremonial worship. Sorry, excuse me. Tried to speak to them, but they did not understand my language. Instead, they indicated through hand motions as to follow them. As we walked, I began to notice that the waters below were changing colors. Slowly, subtly, they would change from deep blue to muddy orange, then from orange to clear. Maybe I should write this down. Let's go. Let me write, in case this is a hint. Water, deep blue, muddy orange, clear. I was intrigued. Hardly noticed that we arrived at a ladder. Climbing the ladder led us to a village, which is about 10 meters above the water, can only be reached by rope ladders that stretch from lower paths approximately halfway up. Very interesting watching these people carry out their daily task. Even after watching them for hours, I didn't understand exactly what they were doing. At sunset, they motioned for me to follow. I followed the creatures to a doorway. Strangely, once inside, I found that the hut appeared even larger than it had from the outside. Hey, Jetpack. Yep. Found the books. The walls were garnished with bright metals, and in the center of the hut sat the leader of these people. At least he appeared to be their leader, for he sat a meter off the floor in a thick throne. Guards surrounded the strong creature, who was dressed in many exotic, colorful fabrics. Hey, Roy and Joe fan. Next to the leader sat a very old human. At least it appeared to be human. His hair, which was only his face, head, was completely gray, almost white, hung very long around his frail body. His thin head hung limply by an almost grotesque net that could not hold it up to look at me. But what surprise, the creature could speak my language. Shortly thereafter, I was given a bed with some hand motions that looked to be telling me to go to sleep. Look forward to learning more. As I suspect, the ancient creature is a human, but he's old beyond his own reckoning, almost insane. However, the tree dwellers almost revere him a god. They treated me now in the same fashion, which makes me feel uncomfortable. It's almost impossible to understand this old man. His voice is feeble but wild. He has adopted much of the language of the tree dwellers. He himself told me he had not spoken our tongue in ages. He is tempted to explain this history of the place, so following the best translation of what he told me. Many years ago, the humans and the Tree dwellers lived together in this place, which was then a vast island. They interacted very little. Humans dwelt on the ground, tree dwellers high by. Occasionally, the island was disturbed by mysterious rumblings. Wow, this is a long book. So let's see, some sort of tectonic. The sometimes slight, heavy tremors would only last a short time. They would stop, allowing everything to return to normal. One day, things changed. The rumblings began and grew quickly to unprecedented levels. Soon it became apparent that the entire island was sinking slowly into the ocean. Many humans died, but not before sacrificing themselves in order to stop the sinking of the island. The humans who lived through this catastrophe moved into the trees, gradually died out, maybe because they were unequipped for such environment, but I'm not sure. This is a story of the old man communicated to me, although many of the details are unclear. I'm especially confused how these humans saved the island from completely sinking. In fact, I doubt the accuracy of that part. How long is this? The island must have stopped on its own, yet the old man believes the truth of the story as if he'd been there. And the tree dwellers worship him, apparently all humans, as if they were heroes or God. The old man ended our conversation today with an event I will never forget. He began gripping my hands tightly, murmuring something about rest and sleep. He then said, "We expected you to come sooner." These actions filled me with a sort of dread. With much effort, he stood to his feet. I tried to help. He pushed me away, yada, 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 more force than I thought he could do. The tree dwellers quietly surrounded him, very solemn faces. Then they kneeled before him. He walked to each and placed his hand on their heads, all the while murmured words I didn't understand. Finally, he turned to me and smiled, then closed his eyes, walked out the door, and off of the narrow path high in the trees. Tree dwellers were silent. They began a procession to the nearest rope ladder. As I was descending, I saw several of them pick up the body. He had fallen onto the lower level of the walkway. Carried away, he was laying down at the dead end of the short pier-like structure. Wonder if I need to know that. With the use of some potion, one of the tree creatures lit the pier on fire, and I watched the flames engulf him. With the use of some potion, one of the trees, okay. At the strange funeral proceeded, the waters around the pier changed to dull green. So, fire, dull green. I don't know if that means anything. This morning I woke, finding it hard to even believe the previous evening's events. The water is dull green as far as I could see now. For some reason, the water no longer shifts colors. As I wander through the pathway, the creatures watch me, curious to see what I will do next. They are constantly offering me strange objects of affection. I even found food outside my doorway in the room I slept. This is a unique race of beings. I hope to learn their language soon. Hey, Derp, how you doing? Lived here for 3 months, off and on. Tree dwellers showing great hospitality. I'm even beginning to learn bits of their language. I've decided to return home for extended stay with my loving wife and sons. Hopefully return with them. However, I'm sure Catherine will once again refuse. I think this age would be a wonderful experience for them. At least I look forward to how Sirius and, is it Ashinar, will react to the curious inhabitants. Catherine is staying behind. As expected, my sons have returned with me. They enjoy this age. They get along very well. Picking up language. I have no doubt it will not be too long until they can speak better than me. I'm leaving tomorrow to check on the, is it Osmonian age? Did I say that right? Sirius suggested that I allow him and his brother to stay. Though the idea unsettles me, I know the boys are growing up rapidly. The hospitality of the creatures is such that I could think of no better place for them to leave alone for a short while I consent to their request. I warned the boys not to take advantage of the respect of the tree dwellers for their ideas. They seem to understand my warning. I have faith they will follow it. Much to my dismay, upon arriving in Everdunes, I learned from that Pran and her people are continuing to be a menace to the... I don't know how to say that. I fear for their survival. I plan on returning to her shortly and checking on Sirius and Ashinar here. See Everdune's journal for more information. After watching Sirius and Ashinar, I see they are handling things well, but I think I could put to rest any fears about leaving them in Channelwood again for a little longer. The tree dwellers seem slightly distressed that I'm leaving, but are happy that Sirius and Ashinar are staying. I've been gone for 3 days. I've now been to many places. I had to tell Sirius and Ashinar about Pran's death today. They were shaken, although they only remembered her from their childhood. Catherine suggests that it would be wise for them to leave Channelwood for a while. I agree. They'll be returning to me when I leave again. Akinar. Okay, thank you. I've told my sons that they'll be returning with me in 2 days. They spent the entire night telling me of an adventure they experienced in my absence. It was rather remarkable. Seems that they constructed a boat with the creatures and traveled some ways out, surrounding waters. I enjoy hearing them talk excitedly of their adventures. Wow, this is a lot of reading. I finally understand the tree dwellers have been giving me many inks and insisting I write with them. Looking through some of the... Look at how the color's changing. I wonder if that means anything. Oh, I see. So some of the inks have changed from black. I thought they were for various different colors. I've shown some of the creatures my journal. They laughed and howled. I did not know they had such a sense of humor. Even now, I look through the very colorful journal. I can't help but laugh myself. We'll be returning tomorrow. So my sons with the creatures for last night here. They told me they would like to come to Chalwood again. I asked them if they can visit other ages alone. Though I will have to think over the request, I believe they have proven to me to be trustworthy and responsible. Catherine will also keep me. Okay, yeah, I was wondering if the two books were the boys. Here's the map. Give my farewell. So there's a map, but I see that. But you know what? Let me take a picture with my phone, because I don't want to screenshot it while I'm streaming. I'm concerned I don't want to dare try to doodle this. Guessing the future bridge is something I may need. And that's it. And I'm afraid there's going to be at least one more big book. Oh my goodness, yes. Is this one the same? Oh! How many of these? Do I have to read all these things? Holy cow! Let me see. That is a ton of reading. If these all are all the same. Ooh. This is interesting. Take a picture of that. Okay, so I might skip to the end to see if there's clues. Oh my goodness. Look at all these numbers. Yeah, I'm glad I'm playing this on a computer, not the 3DS. Oh my goodness, how many of these are there? Oh, wow, I am not taking a picture of all these. No way. What? Are you kidding? Look at all this. Tony with the $5 super chat. Hope you don't need to know the Dewey Decimal System with this. Okay, obviously I don't... Look at this. This keeps going. To 300. Wow. Okay, so for time's sake, I'm going to skip ahead. Wait a minute. Here are the constellations. I will take pictures of these. So this has to do with that puzzle. But these don't look like my drawings, but it could just be off. Okay, that looks like my drawing. That looks like one of my drawings. So that looks like the November 23rd one. It's so hard to draw these things because I'm not an artist. So that's the bug. Trying to match these with my drawings, and it's difficult because, like I said, I'm not an artist. Okay, that one looks like one of my drawings. But which one is the last one? So maybe the snake? Maybe that's January? Oh, there's something to remember. Oops. Oh, I may have missed something. I'll take a picture of that. Man, all of a sudden I'm going to have all these pictures on my phone. I couldn't imagine doing this without a phone. Or screenshotting it, you know? Did I do this one? I think I did. Yeah. Did that one. Did I miss any books? Okay. I'm going to try pushing the buttons of the 3 that I think it was. That was 1. That wasn't it. That wasn't it. Where's the snake? Where is the snake? So there was a snake in one of those pictures. But where is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 on each side. Okay. So 1 is an eye. There it is. Ooh. That did something. I'm not sure what it did, though. But it did something. Let's go back to the boat. Hey, Jerome. And I can go in here now. And I'm going into a new place. Okay, nothing to unlock there yet, but there's a key. Oh, so do I have to like... So this is called Stone Ship. So I probably have to like flood it with water so this rises so I could get the key to open that. Something like that. I have to do something. Ooh, look at that. Oh, and there's a treasure chest. Man, so we have a treasure chest. And now that's gone. Try first button. Okay. I need a light. Holy cow, is it dark in here? Let's go back. I thought I saw something. Is this the light switch? No. That's a very unsettling sound. We shall explore some more. What's in here? Is this where the... Okay, I can't see. Wait, did I see a button there? No. Alright, I guess I'll just... Nope, I wanted to keep going, silly. Okay, I'll go this way. I clicked too far off. So we have 20 degrees, 40... I see mountains, I see mountains, I see mountains, I see mountains, I see mountains. We're at 90 degrees, 100 degrees. There's something weird right there at about... Let's see, what is that? I don't know if that's anything, but that's around... So that'd be probably about 104 degrees. Oh, I'm sorry, 114 degrees. Ah. We got a peak right at 305. That's probably nothing, but it's interesting how perfectly it lines up. Maybe you get in a cannon and shoot yourself off to get to other places. 260. $190. So we have another one of these lines at, let's call that 181. Again, I don't know if it means anything. I think this is right. Oh, here we go. 135. Looks like a bell tower thing. I don't know what you call that. Okay, I'd like to go there, please. Is there something? That's where I went before. Let's try button 2 and see what it does in other parts. Because over here, I don't think it does anything. Oh, I can't go down there now. See that? Ooh. Oh, got a bed. Jewels. Gold. Here's a little weird symbol. An empty drawer. And we got a page. What do I do with the page? Does that move something? Drugs? Don't do drugs, kids. Alright, I guess I'll come out. If I'm doing something wrong, please tell me. I still am holding this page. Still can't go there. Yeah, drugs are bad. Oh, wait. Will that rise now since I emptied it and closed it? It does! Huzzah! I wonder, this is probably going to give power. I wonder how many times I have to turn it. Oh, I see. It has a little meter on it. That looks pretty good. So now I can go down here. Oh, I have to go hit the button. Okay. That's not the one? I mean, now this is flooded. Or did I not give it enough time? I don't have anything more to do there. There we go. Gurgle, gurgle, gurgle. Okay, I got the battery. Why is this place not lit? Is there something else I have to do to light this room? I would think it would be lit up. See, there's lights there, but you go in and I can't see. Is the battery already dead? I'll go up here just no. I don't think I need to go there. There's a different puzzle for the ship light. Okay. So let's go ahead and see. Do I go back in that one room that's lit now? I made it through the dark. Is that the deal? I think I'm going backwards. What do I do for the light? There's a second room, a hidden room. I appreciate the hint. How do I get to the second room? Do I have to be in this room to get into the second room? So I have to find this hidden room. Other side of the rock. Oh, is this it? Is this a different room? Ah, you know what? It looks so similar to the first one, I probably would have missed it. Okay, we have poison, poison, poison. Ribcage lamp. Can't kill him, he's already dead. Lovely, lovely. Want a page? Okay, so let's see. So the flower turns to the skull. Why does a flower turn to the skull? Okay, so far we have maps that I can't do anything with. Marker switch. The vault is located island, achieved vary, and each of the marker turn every one in the on position. So you have to take a picture of this. So I need to turn every switch into the on position. So now I have the blue page. Do I have both pages, or did I kill the one page? Oh. Huh. Disturbing bed. Does it matter which page I'm carrying? Okay, I can't see what else I could do in this room right now. I got the page, but I'm clicking and I don't see anything happening. Just making sure before I leave. Like, there's rugs on the ground, a dirty, disgusting bed. Yeah, you can give me a hint. Feel free. There's something over there. Can I get to that? Yeah, give me the hint. Tell me where to go. Because I'm going to go in circles now. Check the stairwells closely. Okay, so there's... I'm checking this one. I don't think this is what you mean, but I'm guessing you mean one of the ones that lead into the room. Maybe there's like, you turn to the side and you see a door or something. So I don't see any panels here. How in the world are you supposed to know that? Whoa. Is that the battery dying? So I probably have to go charge the battery again, right? I'm get. Let's charge the battery again. Okay. So I have to push a button. So automatically hitting the wrong button drains the battery, huh? Yeah, Jerome says point and clicks take more patience than I have. Is this the way I came out? So let's see. Are these every 5 degrees? And do I have to go to 135, which was that tower? So if this is 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. No, that should be... No, they're 10, right? There might be an entrance in both stairwells. I think you're right. So these are 10. That is 180. So how would I do that? So 180, 170, 160, 150, 140, 130. So like one of these two. Ooh. That did something. Did I seriously do it? And is that it, or is there more to this? Now can I go down in that one room? It makes me wonder, like, because I said that thing was at 135. Did it matter if I pressed 130 or 140? Did I just get lucky there? That's not it. Do we have light? That just gave me that just gave me Terminator 2 vibes. So I have this one page. So let's go to the blue book.
You returned. You wouldn't return. These ages rescue me.
So I'm guessing each of the ages has a page. Am I getting somewhere? So if I go back, I get the other page. And now I have to do this again. So let's go find that other page again. Oops. Was the page somewhere in here? Yep. Okay, there it is. That's still wrong one. Oops. Overshot it. Oh, and I have to go and I have to turn. Ugh. Can I go the other way? Let's see. Oh, wait. No. So I have to do the glowy thing again. Seems a little redundant. Yep. So you got it. Okay. So I have to do this the long way. Oh, wait. Let's see if I can... Ah. There we go. Yeah, backtracking just for backtracking I'm not a fan of. So I think it was this one. So I took care of that age.
Thank you for bringing me that.
Oh, you're welcome. Good to see you, Ballpark. So I probably have to get more pages to understand the message. So correct me if I'm wrong, but I probably won't get anything out of that unless I get more pages. So what else did I want to do while I was here? So the water's blue, whatever that means. There was a thing over here. So I wonder if this has to do with those numbers 40, 67, and 47. Those numbers in that one thing, but I don't know how you would... Because how would you adjust it? Button top left. Oh, thank you. Again, I would have missed that one. So let's go to 47 for the switch. Okay. Come on. I want to get back to that place. Okay, fancy for its age. This was crazy. All right, but I don't know what it... Did I do the other one? Eight? Where did 8 come from? I'll do 8. How was I supposed to know 8, though? Was that in the book and I didn't... I'll take the hint. At this point, I'm like, come on. This is where I probably got lost in the past. Not before this, I'm sure.
Catherine, my love, I have to leave quickly. Something terrible has happened. It's hard for me to believe. Most of my books have been destroyed. Catherine, it's one of our sons. I suspect Achenar, but I shouldn't leap to conclusions. I'll find him and Cirrus as well. I should have known better than to have left my library unchecked for so long. Well, I've removed the remaining undamaged books from the library and placed them in their places of protection. You shouldn't have to use the books until I return. But if you've forgotten the access keys, remember the tower rotation. Oh, and don't worry, Catherine. Everything will be fine. I'll see you shortly. Oh, wait, and erase this message after you viewed it, just to be safe.
No, I appreciate the hints. I really do at this point. That's their number for messages. Yeah, okay. Now, all the switches are supposed to be on. So is on up or is on down? Because, like, I think on is up, but maybe that does... But, like, maybe these are old-timey switches. They have to be pulled down. So, which one is on? Up or down? On is up. Okay, so every switch I see needs to be up. Oh, let's go in here. Okay, because I had to... Okay, I want to try this one. Let me look at this picture I had. Okay. So the first note is... Nope, first, so... So those are harmonics. Okay, 3. So it's going to be a little higher. Okay. 4 is F. Right about there. And 5 is B flat. And there you go. No sound. I wonder if it's supposed to have sound and it's not working. Ooh, weird towers that I didn't see before. So this is another age. And this is probably where I'm going to need to stop. I just want to look and see, are things different? Things are different. Okay. So let's see. How do I save? Control S. All right. Did that. Thank you very much. Yeah. Didn't mind that puzzle. I did put it on the getting back from this one is a pain. Well, we'll see what we could do. But anyways, so that means I have to do it twice. That's the one thing I don't like. I'm guessing every one of these worlds I have to get the page, come back and get another page. But anyways, I enjoyed that. Thank you for your help. That was one of the more enjoyable experiences. Not bad for night 3. So hopefully, Lord willing, next week, Sunday night, 8:45, we'll continue on in this age and see how it goes. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you later. Good night, everybody.